so they spew nonsense all day, and then little Jim Acosta gets, belittled at a rally, and all of a sudden, I'm holier than. I mean, it's really incredible.
Without detail, has your family been threatened?
I've been threatened. Our family's been threatened. All of us. We've all had white powder show up at our house, right?
By the way, I had an assistant that had to one day, she was quarantined, this poor assistant, for 8 hours because of that.
And by the way, there's no moral outrage about that, right? When Ben Shapiro goes to Berkeley to try and give a speech, right, and there's protests in the street, there's no moral outrage about that. Let the man have freedom of speech. Let him go out there and speak to people who want to listen to him. But when it happens to them, when they're offended by a message, all of a sudden...
Did you see what they said about Melania, a Democratic candidate, this week? What they've said about both your sisters.
And you know what? You know how much I was reported? That comment on Melania, which was one of the truly most disgusting things.
Yeah.
You know what they said about that? Nothing. You know who was the only person who actually really, came to Melania's ban? Was Laura Ingraham. Laura came out and she was punching and
Hello.
And you, obviously.
Okay, hello, I'm here.
But you know what? No one else in the media did anything about it, and it's disgusting.
By the way, she is the loveliest woman.
It's true.
Your little brother is a great kid.
Yep.
Why does he have to turn on a television set with a decapitated, bloody, severed head of your father?
Yep.
And by the way, that person was employed by CNN at the time.
And no one ever says anything about it. And then when a couple people chant, CNN sucks. All right, CNN sucks because of this biased coverage and everything else.
By the way, Eric,
all of a sudden, everybody starts crying. It's really incredible, Sean.
CNN sucks.
I agree.
The problem with them, and I tried to give them advice, of course they're not going to listen, is I don't even think, it's sort of like I was watching Peter Strzok that day, and he seems like he believes he's a super patriot, that he knew better than the American people. We're going to stop him. We're going to have an insurance policy. We need to get to the bottom of that, and of course we will eventually. But it's sort of like the media. They never thought he could win. They mocked that he was running. He beat 16 other people. He beat the Hillary Clinton machine, even with a fix-in and an investigation into her, and won against him, which you didn't know about.
Downplay it. Now they downplay it. It's really amazing. During the campaign, my father said, what, my biggest goal, if I could